Hey folks, this is Gabe at Security.org, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. In today's review of the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, we're gonna go over some pros and cons, its design, the feature set, the installation process, customer support, the mobile app experience before I tell you exactly who I think this video doorbell is good for. If you want to get a full, comprehensive written review of the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, head on over to Security.org. There you'll find not only my written review, but also comparisons with other video doorbells and tips and guides on how to make your smart and secure home. Let's kick off today's look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, going over some pros and cons, beginning with the pros. Off the bat, it's a 1080p high definition camera with a 160-degree field of view. So it's capturing basically everything that's taking place in front of your premises. And that even applies to night vision, where it has really solid infrared LED night vision. And another thing we have to talk about is battery powered and wireless, which means I don't have to fool around with getting it to work with my existing infrastructure for doorbells. It's just going to work just like this right off the bat in front of my home. And that is incredibly useful for me particularly. And finally, it has the ability to take something called pre-roll. Now this is new, and it essentially means that 4 seconds before motion is detected, you will get a shot of what was taking place. So that's really useful when it comes to seeing the entire sequence of events that leads to motion being detected. Now, when it comes to cons with the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, it has to do with the pre-roll. The pre-roll is in black and white. It's a pretty low resolution, and it only functions in day vision. Now, looking at the design with the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, I want to point out that now you have dual Wi-Fi, or rather dual band Wi-Fi. So you go from just the 2.4 gigahertz to actually having 5 gigahertz connectivity. So increased connectivity is always great with any device. You have redesigned faceplates, which actually makes them easier to remove, just giving you an overall easier process with taking out your batteries, changing your faceplates, things of that nature. When it comes to the actual utility of the device, I love the near motion detection. What this means is that you can actually decide, okay, I want to see what's happening 5 to 15 feet in front of my home instead of everything happening in front of my home. So it's almost like a new motion zone, really can knock down the number of notifications that you're getting, and you still have that pretty impressive battery life. But of course, remember that's going to be highly variable depending on your particular settings. Hold on, I hope you're enjoying today's look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. If you want to be kept up to date on the newest in video doorbells, digital and home security, subscribe to our channel, Security.org. I'm dropping new videos weekly. All right, let's get back to the video. Talking about the feature set for the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, gonna start with that 1080p high definition with a 160-degree field of view. So you'll note here in this day vision, you're really capturing a lot of the sidewalk, 160-degree field of view. You see things quite well because basically this high definition. And if you look even in this day vision, you get a little bonus of 4 seconds of pre-roll. So a little bit of black and white, letting you know what was taking place before that motion was detected. So you'll just see that overall night and day vision. You can make my buddy out. You'll note that he's wearing all black, the New York uniform. Yeah, you can still get a really precise indication of who he might be. Now, whenever anything is taking place in front of your home, you're going to get a notification directly to your phone. And that means if someone rings your doorbell, if motion is detected, you're going to know. And that notification is useful because, maybe you want to have a conversation with the person in front of your home, and you're going to get that with the two-way audio built into the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. And there even is noise cancellation included and incorporated in that system, really facilitating your ability to tell that person on your front porch, I'm not interested, or hey, we're in the backyard, come on through the house, take your shoes off, put some flip-flops on, anything you want.
What's up, Gabe?
In addition to this, you can really decide on what kind of motion settings you want to have set up with your Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. You can adjust the motion sensitivity. You have one of my new favorite features, which is that near motion detection, which is going to make sure that only 5 to 15 feet in front of your home is actually being captured, so you're not getting everything, bombarding you in terms of notifications. You can even set up your own motion scheduling and frequency, which essentially means, there's the times of the day in which I know I'm not outside. I know I'm not paying attention. I definitely want to be notified. And there might be times of the day where it's okay. I know what's taking place. I'm already doing some yard work. I'm going to be out there. And finally, this is something we've seen with some of Ring's previous cameras, is the ability to set up privacy zones, which essentially blacks out the camera's ability to see what's taking place where you decide in a grid, which is really useful just to really give you that extra feeling of enhanced security and privacy in your own life. Another feature I love about the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus is the shared users feature. I've got siblings, I've got friends, and I want them to be able to receive alerts if necessary, view and download clips of what's going on in front of my home. And that's a really useful element. The only thing you need to have in order to access that footage is that Ring Protect plan. Now, Ring Protect for the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus is going to be $3 a month. That gives you 60 days of history where you can go in, view your clips, download the clips, and share the clips to your heart's content. And you can do that in both the Ring Home mobile application or in the Ring web portal. Now, the final feature I want to talk about today, looking at the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, is that smart platform integration, just that integration in general, because Ring does provide you with a plethora of options when it comes to your home's security. So you can have it work with the other Ring cameras, you can have it work with your Ring Alarm home security system, and you can have it work with your Amazon smart platform. Because remember, Amazon did buy Ring and they've made sure that it integrates well. So if I want to use my voice to see what's going on, I can do that and use it with my Echo Dot. If I want to see what's taking place in my front yard on my Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, I can do that with my Echo Show. So you really get that excellent and useful integration of the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus and the Amazon Smart Platform. And that's our look at the feature set on the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. Let's take a look at the installation process with your Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. It's really straightforward. I probably had mine set up in like 10 minutes, not including the charging time. And basically, you're gonna just follow the steps that it gives you in the Ring Always Home app. You're gonna make sure your battery is charged, and then you're simply gonna put your device in its desired location. Of course, after you pop that battery in, then you're going to use that security screw, install the faceplate, and voila, you're done. And if you want to supplement your Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, you can get the Ring Chime Pro. And the Chime Pro doesn't just serve as a chime to help you know who's rang your doorbell, but it also extends that Wi-Fi range, really helping the connectivity of your Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus and your Wi-Fi. And that's a look at the installation process with the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. Let's talk customer support with the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. And right off the bat, we have to talk about the fact that you can just give them a call or chat with them online. But maybe you don't want to be so direct in your communication. Well, they have an extensive support page. They have an FAQ, and they even have the rest of the Ring community, basically a forum to help you get more out of your device, along with the useful articles and guides that they provide themselves. So no matter what your issue is or concern, you can really rely on the vast community established by Ring. Now let's check out the mobile app experience with the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus in the Ring Always Home app. Now, people seem to be generally enjoying their experience with this mobile application, as it has a 4.1 out of 5-star rating in the Apple App Store and a 3.7 out of 5-star rating in the Google Play Store. Let's go ahead and check it out on my iPhone. So here we are jumping into the Ring Always Home app with my Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. So let's go ahead and jump directly into a live stream. So here I am checking out a live stream. We can see what's going on in front of the home. If I wanted to turn on that two-way audio, I can do so. You see below, I can hit that microphone on so I could hear. I can hit that mic so that I could be heard. Typically though, I don't want to hear what's going on outside. It's very loud. You can see that person biking across the street. And let's go ahead and jump out and just see who's been biking beforehand. Let's look at that history. So we jump out, go into the upper right, and I can hit history. And of course, the Video Doorbell 3 is considered a camera with the Ring system. You can essentially see everything that's been taking place. So you can see the live views, you can see the motions, and then you can decide, I only want to see the live views or the motion. So if you hit that bell, you're only going to see the times that people rang your doorbell. So you can see the people who were ringing my doorbell a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't answering. I can look at all the motion that was been detected recently, and I can look at all the live views that I've decided to watch and anything that I've favorited to the right of that. So let's get out of that and let's go look directly at some of those settings that you're going to get with the Ring Video Doorbell 3. Now, it can have your Ring alerts on. You can have the ability to record motion and get motion alerts to your phone. Those can all be turned on as you like. You have, of course, another option here to jump directly into a live view, along with seeing the event history. Now, if I go into mode settings, you can see that I can even decide what's going to happen with my alarms, my doorbells, and my cameras in conjunction with one another, which is really useful. I can go here also to share access with other users who want to download, watch my clips, things of that nature. Now, below that, you'll see that you have the ability to check out your motion settings. Now, this is where a lot of people are going to spend their time really dialing in what works for them. For example, you might want to decide, I don't need these motion zones on. For me, for example, I don't want these motion zones on. I don't want to see what's happening when people are only, skateboarding down the street or walking their dogs across the street. I really want to see what's happening directly in front of my home, and you can do so. And that's a really useful element. Let's go back out of here and let's look at the motion verification. This helps to make that motion detection even more accurate. And below that, you'll note you have the ability to even schedule. For me, for example, I know exactly when I'm, taking, my future dog out for a walk. So let's say I know I'm going to be home most of the day on Monday through Friday at this point in this current era. So I can go to 8 a.m. and decide, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. I'm always going to be home. This is my work from home. So I'm here. I don't need all the motion alerts necessarily. I know what's happening. So I can go back, decide against that, or I can go into my motion frequency. And this is really talking about the energy efficiency of your device, helping you to decide, okay, this is what I need. This is what I want in terms of motion notifications that are sent to my phone, which is really useful. Now, if I go beyond here, I can go into my device settings, and here you get even more. In my device settings, I can look at my video settings. I can turn my HDR on. I can decide how my live view is going to function. I can get that camera preview for my live view, pre-roll. I can even decide how long I want each video to be recorded. If I want it to be 20 seconds or less. Now, below that, this is an element that I really like that they've included. So you have the ability, of course, to turn off that audio streaming and recording, which is useful because remember, some jurisdictions do not allow you to record people without their knowledge, but you also have that privacy zone. So privacy zones allow you to give people, maybe neighbors, maybe yourself, privacy. If I don't want to see, for example, where this person is always coming out of their home, I can actually turn that off. I have that privacy zone feature, and now I'm not going to know when they're outside. They're going to get that privacy. I'm only going to focus on what's happening directly in front of my home, and anyone else, I'm going to be like, you know what, that's not for me to know. That's not for me to always be seeing. And I really love that they brought this particular feature to their doorbells. This is something they brought to some of their cams beforehand. And this really shows me that Ring is evolving as a company as it pertains to privacy. Now, if I jump out of here, I can go back into general settings. Of course, I can rename the device. I can decide on the location. I have devices in various locations, and that's evident as here in my general settings. But generally speaking, I'm really happy with the direction that they're going in as a company when it comes to the Ring Always Home app. And I do want to show you a little something fun here when you have the ability to add users, and you can basically give them different levels of access. And that's all available here in that shared users where they can all have access to that Ring Protect 60 days of history. And that's our look at the mobile application Ring Always Home app with the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. All right, we've gone over a lot today in our look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, but you want to know, Gabe, who exactly is this video doorbell for? And I'm going to let you know. This is for the person who wants just a solid, completely wireless experience. The Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus has done a lot in terms of its battery and connectivity. It's dual band Wi-Fi, increased energy efficiency, so you can set this up really easily in front of your home and really don't have to think about it very much. It's also for the person who wants that 1080p high definition video with a 160-degree field of view. It's going to capture everything taking place in front of your home. You're going to get that 4 seconds of pre-roll, so even the moments before motion is detected, you can see exactly what was taking place. So you're getting all of that with this device. And finally, it's for the person who wants to add to their Ring and Amazon ecosystem. Maybe you have a Ring camera, maybe you have an Echo Dot, maybe you want to bring all of that together. You're going to get that with the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. That Amazon Smart Assistant integration is really solid. It's nothing you really have to worry about in terms of just basically tapping a button, having that integration happen, and really being able to say, hey, I have a smart and secure home. So once again, I have to say that Ring has really brought the heat in the video doorbell arena, and it's going to be a solid addition to your home security. So that's our look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. Now, if you have any questions or comments, please drop us a line below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you appreciated today's video, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. As always, this is Gabe at Security.org. Be secure.